Hey, what is up, YouTube? This is your boy Jonathan. I'm back with another video. Today, I want to ask you a question. You don't have to answer it in the comments if you don't want to, but if you want to, that's great. Are you happy? Is it easy? Is it going easy for you? Is your relationship with Jesus, is it easy? Do you know that you are loved? Do you know you are blessed and highly favored? This is the question I'm asking myself. Is it easy? Because if it's not easy, Jesus didn't do it. If it's not easy, Jesus isn't involved in it. His yoke is easy. His burden is light. Light. That has two meanings. Light as in light as a feather, and then light as in let there be light. I want to tell you, if it ain't easy, Jesus didn't do it. And I'm not saying it's always going to be comfortable, because that's not what I mean. Because sometimes we go through stuff that just isn't comfortable to our flesh. But our relationships with people and our relationship with the Lord should be easy. We look for people, we have relationships with people that are easy to have relationships with. If it's not easy, I promise you, Jesus is not involved in it. If it's complicated, if it gives you a headache, if it stresses you out, and you may have a relationship like that, and it may just be your perspective. It may just be your perception about it. You may just have to check yourself, like, what am I communicating to myself to make me feel this way? You know, you may just have to make some adjustments, and that's okay. I do that sometimes. I have to make adjustments. But if we don't become adjustable, we get in this little rut, and we get comfortable, and life gets really hard, and really miserable and disgusting. And everybody we look at, and everybody we talk to, we look through the lens of, I hate you, and I don't want to be around you, and you just, it's a mirror. You're looking at a dirty mirror. But that's not at all what Jesus is here for us to do. We're here to reflect Him and be a light in a dark world. We are the light of the world. You know, we walk into an atmosphere that's, you know, it's not conducive at all, and we should light it up. We should light it up with the glory of God and shift an atmosphere. If your relationship with yourself isn't easy, you might need to make some adjustments upstairs. You know what I mean? Is it easy? Is it easy? I'm not saying it's comfortable. It's not always comfortable. There's things I do that, you know, I tend to kind of put myself in uncomfortable situations. So it does get easier. Like, my relationships with people and our relationship with the Lord does get easier. It's not always comfortable. You know, to sit quiet in a room and turn everything off and just meditate. Do you think that's always comfortable at first? Maybe not, but the more you do it, the longer you do it, the more easier it gets. And that's the way it should be. When we choose to do the hard things now, life gets easier as we go. But if we choose to take the path of the least resistance and say, you know what, I'm just gonna do what I want to do and just kind of go with the wind. And you're going with the wrong wind. You're not going with the wind of the Holy Spirit. And life's gonna get really, really tough. Really tough. It doesn't get easier. It can get easier if you choose joy, if you choose peace, if you choose Jesus. If you look at Him, life gets easy. You don't have to be complicated. We're the ones that make it complicated. We get to choose. You know, we get to choose. We get to create the sound we live in. Believe it or not, you're living in a sound right now. You're making a sound right now. You may not be making a loud sound. You may be making a sound to yourself to where not everybody can hear your sound, but somebody hears your sound. And it may not be a pleasant sound, but we get to create. We get to live in the sound we make. So I want to encourage you today. Make a good sound. Just let all that toxic, junk, let it go. Negativity, he said this, she said that. It doesn't matter. Forgive them. Let it go. Let life get easy. Just be happy. Just be happy. Because I guarantee you, if you just let it go and just let peace have its way in your life, and you let joy have its way, and have patience have her perfect work in your life, everything will go the way it ought to go. Now, I'm not saying everything's going to go exactly the way you think it's going to go, or the way where you think it ought to be. But everything will go accordingly to the way God's plan is for your life. I promise you, nothing broken, nothing missing. If you just set your mind, you set your day upon Him, and you gaze upon Him, and you love after Him, everything else gets easy. See, I just made the decision, in my life. I've made the decision. I'm sold out. I'm sold out to Jesus. I'm not caring what people think. I'm going to be me. I'm going to live my life accordingly to the way I know He's called me to live it. And I'm not going to live one day in regret because of it. I'm going to live at peace. I'm going to live at ease. It's going to get easier and easier and easier. And challenges may come. Challenges will come, but I'm keeping my eyes on Jesus. I'm keeping my eyes on Him. Because the moment I take my eyes off Him, that's when it gets hard. That's when the road gets difficult. Because I'm trying to do it myself. But just relax. Breathe. He gave you breath. Breathe. Take that breath of life. That's glory. That is glory, my friend. Well, hey, I hope this video has blessed you. I want you to go out there and have a blessed, awesome rest of your week. And remember, if it isn't easy, Jesus didn't do it. If it isn't easy, He's not involved in it. So, make a joyful sound unto the Lord. I love you guys. Have a blessed day. Until next time.